Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Today I've got something a little different. I have a Revell Ford Tri-Motor kit that is 1/77 scale, kit number 855246, and I've never seen this kit before, so I figured I'd pick it up. I'm sure it's been around a while, but this was another Ollies acquisition. This kit was released in 2022, this particular one, and I just thought it looked neat. I know that I was in the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan one time, and they had one of these in there, and through some research I found out that the one that is in the Henry Ford, this one has 40 parts molded in silver. Sorry. The one that's in the Henry Ford Museum was actually Richard Byrd's South Pole aircraft, which was originally owned by Ford Motor Company and it's currently owned by the Henry Ford Museum. I thought that was really cool. So it was like, when I seen this, I was like, yeah, okay, let me check that out. I think I remember one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and get the box open, and then we'll see what kind of goodies we have inside. Now, guys, I don't know anything about airplanes and bulldozers and tanks or nothing, but they're fun to build, you know, like some people say the slump buster, you know, build something a little different, get out of your wheelhouse. So I'm going to do the unboxing here and see what we have inside. So forgive me if I stumble on this one, because like I said, I totally don't know anything about airplanes. Alrighty, put that one up there. I'm being overwhelmed by fumes. I just did some painting and forgot to turn my fan on, so I just cranked it on now, and I'm just going to suffer through it. Alright, so not a whole lot going on here. I don't remember what I said, how many parts there were. 40 parts. So it should be a quick build when I get around to doing it. Excuse me. Now, because it's right here, I'm going to do the instructions. Well, we'll let that fall. Hope the glare isn't hurting you guys. There. We'll do the instructions first because they're right here, and maybe that'll help me to identify parts as I go through. So, alrighty. Well, this is cool. Now, look at there, guys. Why can't they do this with the cars kits again? You know, the automotive kits. Here we have a beautiful write-up on the Ford Tri-Motor plane. All kinds of information. Very cool. From what I understand, they originally built, Ford built 199 of these planes and used them for civilians, and some were in military operations. They started building them in 1925 and stopped building them in 1937, I think it was. Let me see if that's correct. I seen it somewhere. I think that's about right. Yeah. First flight was 1926. They introduced them in 1926. And then 1933 was the last year they were built. So, okay. Now that we got that out of the way. Here are, wow, okay. Here we're putting together our fuselage halves. Apparently they're going to be aluminum. This whole section is just for the fuselage. That's pretty cool. Some clear windows. Okay, we'll see those over there. Putting that in. Landing gear strut, which looks like the strut brace on the 64.5 Mustang. That's kind of funny. Tailgate, rudder, excuse me, tailgate, yeah. I told you I didn't know anything. It's the rudder. Here are the wings. Hey, I got that one. Top front window. Okay. Put the wings on. Okay, pretty cool. Sorry guys, I must have breathed on camera and it shut it off again. Alright, exhaust collector. Very cool. I think it's called a tri-motor because it has 3 motors, so that makes sense. Here they are here, going in. Those are cool. Here's the engines 3 times, yep. Very cool. I like it. Wow, that's it, guys. That's basically 3 steps with, you know, 6 or 8 steps in each subset. Well, that's cool. So there it is, decal placement. And I imagine you can make your own decals and put them on there if you wanted to have a personalized vehicle. Oh, it looks like they're doing it here too. You get 1928 Rapid Airlines vehicle, Air Transport Maddox Airlines. Okay, so they're giving you some options. When we get into the decals, I guess we'll see that. So that's kind of cool. Let me set you back up over here. And I'll try to gently move this down without shutting it off. Here's the decal sheet, guys. Lots of call letters, and I think these are the frames for the windows that go on the sides of the body. A couple different. Oh yeah, very cool. I'll let you look at them all because there's a whole lot going on there. I'll try from the side here. See if that helps you guys so you see what's in there. Again, I apologize. I really don't know anything about these. I just thought it was cool. It reminded me of the time I went to Dearborn, Michigan and seen the plane in real life. Here's the glass. Pretty cool. And it was at Ollies. And I thought, what the heck? Why not? You know? Here are the 2 pieces of the wings. Excuse me. Pretty basic. Okay, whoops. And here's the fuselage halves right here. They go together like that. So the plane itself is about that big. Here's my hand for kind of a comparison. Excuse me. And I think this is the belly. Nice. That's all that's in that bag. And in this bag, the engines, it looks like, and the tail wing and the rudder and that stuff. There's 2 little guys. Here we go. Nice. They're dressed in big old parkas. So maybe these are the Antarctica guys, you know. So landing gear section, propellers. A sled, it looks like. Alright. So maybe these are supposed to be Eskimos, right? Here's some animals. Yep, sled dogs. Okay. Cool. And I think, no, maybe I don't think. I don't know what those are. I thought that maybe those were like for water landing, the skis or whatever. But I'm not sure because it does have wheels also for landing gear. Maybe that's another option that you can do. I didn't really pay attention to that part in the decal. I mean, in what? In the instructions, they only show the wheels, and props. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe that's another kit that you could do with water landing skis on there. I guess you'd call them. Well, that's cool, guys. That's it for that one. I mean, there's not much to it. It was only like 40 parts, I think it said, right? So, I thank you all for stopping by. Maybe one day we'll get around to building this one. If there's any interest in it, let me know. And I will see you on the next one. This is a quick video, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.